northbound Celebrity Summit cruise from Vancouver, British Columbia to Seward, Alaska was coming to an end, but I wasn't done with Alaska yet. Fortunately, I had booked the Anchorage airport transfer by train, debark shore excursion. On the morning of debarkation at the Seward port, we gathered in the theater ahead of our 7 a.m. excursion. Soon we walked off the ship in a group to the nearby train station building, checked in, and then we were out and heading for our train. Your seat is assigned at check-in, so make sure your whole group is together for that part. Seating is bench seating at 4 top tables in an observation roof dining car, so if you want to sit with your people, check-in is the place to make sure that happens. As a solo traveler, I was seated with a family of 3 people who I had never met before but who were absolutely wonderful. But I did not want to sit at the foretop for the next 5 hours, so I decided to explore a little bit. I found a nearby car with a snack and coffee stand, a bunch of seating and windows, and virtually no one in it. I ended up staying in that car for most of the 4.5-hour, 127-mile train trip from Seward, through a pass in the Kenai Mountains, across bridges over high mountain rivers, as we chugged past the Spencer and Bartlett glaciers, and then finally along Turnagain Arm and the Chugach mountain range as we neared Anchorage. I had put my luggage outside of my stateroom the night before with a special tag for the train, and as I boarded, I hoped I'd see my luggage in Anchorage. You know, John Muir had once said that Alaska is full of grand and glorious mountains, many of them in the clouds, but not all hidden. The air is crisp and keen and deliciously sweet. After our train had cleared the flats by Seward, it eventually began to climb through some of these mountains. It was a beautiful, clear, and stunning morning, and I'm not sure if a chugging, clanking, moving train with the echoing voices and laughter of other passengers drifting down the hallway, with the loud, steaming gurgles of the espresso machine going off like a volcano over my left shoulder, is a peaceful place, but despite the distractions, watching the Alaskan forests and lakes and mountains and waterfalls reveal themselves to me around every bend of the track, I did find a traveler's peace that morning. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in the mechanics of travel that we really forget why we were traveling in the first place.
A journey away from home, lying flat and on my own, rocking side to side and staring out the window. We've been gone for far too long, lost count of all my days. I'll wave to the sunset and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way, and I'll be on my way. Blurry vision glass, like white noise through a window. Each story passes by, each second of you that we know. Let's cross over the border into the unknown day. A quick flash of my camera and I'll be on my way. And I'll be on my way.
this trip that being carried through the forest on this great machine, surrounded by its powerful metal, with the engine and the tracks vibrating through it all like a pulsing heartbeat, you know what? This right here, these moments are why I travel. It's not just the temples in Athens, the riverboat on the Nile, or arriving in Antarctica. It's all of the in-between too. The side trips and excursions and even the Uber rides here and there. This big, beautiful world is an amazing place, and I'm always trying to appreciate every moment of this incredible opportunity I have to experience it. By the end of the trip, other passengers had found my secret spot as well. Oh, and here's a peek at some of the restrooms. And before I knew it, we were parked at a special station at the airport, not at the Anchorage train station. And it was time to grab my little backpack and photo equipment and follow the winding line of passengers through the airport, up 2 escalators to a special baggage room where I could grab my suitcase that I hadn't seen since the night before. This was an amazing debark excursion, but I do think for the cost of the trip, each passenger should have an actual train seat. That being said, it was so much better than the bus option, and it went directly to the airport, not the Anchorage train station. Safe travels, my friends!
I'm a journey away from home.